Hello everybody, welcome to level 5. Of course, I am level 5 and today I'll be ranking some more Power Rangers. We've done blue and we've done red, and I think it's only time that we dive in and we finish off the little trio of colours, that be yellow. Blue, red and yellow seems to be in 90% of the teams, and I think it's the most repetitive colours. So, with that, in this video, let's dive in and rank my, well, not rank, but let's cover my top 5 yellow Power Rangers. This particular list I actually found very 50-50. It was a couple of these were really easy and I knew exactly where they were going, but there was a couple of them that was actually incredibly hard. This particular one, our first one on the list, is actually a one that I knew was on the list, I didn't know where. So let's dive into our 5th spot, and that being, of course, Maya, our yellow Lost Galaxy Power Ranger. Maya is absolutely gorgeous in this season, and she's a really cool character. She's the alien of the group, technically, because she's from a different planet, she's Miranoi. She's also a bit quirky and unique. Miranoi doesn't have the same sort of social aspects as humans do on Earth or on Terra Venture, if you will, and they don't have the technology we do, so she kind of grew up different, but also she can communicate with animals in a really unique way. Of course, that includes the Galacta the Zords of the season. And yeah, I think she's really cool. I really enjoyed the several episodes that she had. She has a couple of them, especially when it comes to hanging out with Kendricks and Corone and stuff. There's a lot of girl-centric episodes in this season, which I liked. And I think she does a really good job being that quirky, weird character, but in a fun way. And she's absolutely stunning. My son definitely had a crush on her rewatching Raiders Lost Galaxy this year. So yeah, our 5th spot goes to Maya. I think she's also pretty badass as a Power Ranger. Lost Galaxy weapon, obviously Phasar Saber, I think she wields very well. She's very kick-ass, and I do like the Wolf Zord. I think it's the most unique. I think it's the best looking Zord out of the 5 that we have for Lost Galaxy main team. What's really odd doing this sort of doing this sort of list, sorry, is most of the Yellow Rangers in Power Rangers are actually boys in the Sentai. Yeah, that's a bit odd. Sorry, I had to yawn. So, let's dive into my 4th spot, and that is, of course, Min from the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Once and Always Netflix special. I'm including Min here, she's canon, and I do really like her introduction. They did something beautiful with the passing of Trini's actress, and they gave us Min. They played Trini's actress's death into Trini's death and making it make sense, and we got Min as kind of like the next step forward. Min is Trini's daughter, and of course her protege, the next kind of like step in the Yellow Power Ranger, Mighty Morphin Power Ranger line. She has a really good arc, wanting revenge, but then kind of realizing that you need to be a hero. It's happened 1,000 times over, but it's good for Power Rangers to do something like this. She's also only ever seen the one time, sure, but I do really enjoy her as a character. We see her kick ass too. We do see her fall and fail, sure, but we do see her kick some ass. And she finally gets to morph and become the Yellow Ranger, and that's a lot of fun as well. So let's dive in with my 3rd pick, that being Katie, Time Force Yellow. Katie doesn't get a lot in her season, I know, she doesn't actually get a lot to do at all. She has like 2 main episodes in Time Force, and they're very boring episodes. One of them's extremely boring, the other one's okay. But I do just love Katie's character. Her personality just is really bubbly and fun. She shines through. She has super strength, and she's very caring about her teammates and her family. That's obviously in her timeline, which of course is in the future, in the year 3000. And that's a good little trope to stick with. Sadly, she doesn't get a lot to play around there. She doesn't get a lot of attention, which is a shame. Like I said, she gets 1 or 2 episodes. One of them especially is pretty good, where she has to go back in time. That's a fun little trip. But other than that, she doesn't get a lot of attention. And that's a shame, because she is a fun character. She's a very caring, she cares for Wes. She's one of the bigger voices in the ending where they go back in time to go and help Wes. And yeah, she's a lovely, lovely woman. And I really do love Katie's relationship with Lucas and Trip and Jen. I think that she cares for Wes deeply. And I think that they could have done a lot better with her, sure, but she's still fun. Of course, she's the Yellow Ranger. Not much to say about the Zord here in this season, because they're all ships. But I do love the fact... Oh my god, can I stop yawning? Apparently, Yellow Rangers are really boring. I do really love the fact that we do at least get to see her kick some ass as a Ranger. Because we do. There's some good fight scenes as her as a Yellow Power Ranger. Our second spot, and I'm afraid I'm just going to have to keep mentioning this team, guys. It's literally my favourite team of all time. That being Wild Force's Yellow Ranger, Taylor. That's our second spot. Taylor is more of a leader than anything else. She's the gen for Wild Force, but she does kind of let Cole lead, like, quicker than Jen lets Wes lead. She's a hard ass, she's a hard case, she's military, which is really cool. Interesting background, we haven't had much military backgrounds before. We've had a little bit since, but not much. She does get the Eagle Zord, which is obviously gorgeous, and she gets a really good little arc here with the Bear Zords, the Black Bear and the Polar Bear Zords. She also has, she's the main connection between the Wild Force and Time Force connection, that being, of course, she flies with Eric. I do like that they have that sort of, like, connection there too. They have a nice little moment together when Eric's cleaning his Quantum Defender. I do like that a lot. I think that's really sweet. She's a hard nut. She doesn't like Cole when he first joins. She doesn't want him around. She wants to do the mission because that's who she is raised to be. We don't get a massive amount of backstory for Taylor. Actually, we don't get a massive amount of backstory for most of these characters other than American Cole, which is a shame because I love Taylor. I do love Taylor a lot. She's a kick-ass, hard-ass son of a bitch that you don't want to fuck with. She does get really cool Zords. Love the sword. I love her little beef, her little, like, conflict with Jindrax. The whole sword master thing. Love their little duels that they have quite often. Think that's great. She can fly, which is awesome too. Don't get to see that much. And my number 1 spot goes to Dustin from Power Rangers Ninja Storm. Yeah, the only male that I've picked out of the lot. There's a couple guys now that are yellow, and sadly, yes, the male is in first place, I'm afraid, to all those people that are going to bring that up. But Dustin's just a really fun character. I'm rewatching, as of recording this, I'm rewatching Power Rangers Ninja Storm right now with my son Logan, and we've literally just gotten to the episode where the Thunder Rangers have kidnapped Sensei, and Dustin's really quirky, even though it's a really dark moment. Low4 turns up, and, you know, he's like, I'm here to take the hands. He's like, dude, he's actually a guinea pig. Yeah, he's just really, like, derpy, and, like, he's a fun character. His heart is always in the right place, and you can see that in the way that, like, how apologetic he is when he fucks up, and how, like, caring he is towards the other characters. He's a good little kind of glue for the team, and also he's the main connection for the Rangers to have a social life with the bike store, or not, it's not actually a bike store, it sells other things, but extra activity then store, you know, that Dustin works in. Obviously, he's the first connection to Blake and Hunter. He's also the main reason why they have bikes and stuff like this. There's a lot going on for Dustin in Ninja Storm. I think he has some really good little storylines. I think he has a lot of fun. And he's the first Ranger to morph in the entire season. He literally can, he's the first dude to morph. Honestly, what a fun character. Dustin's great. I think he's awesome with the power of Earth under his belt. He's got a big lion, you know, big lion Zord, which is dope. Main Megazord. He's literally the most of the Megazord too. That rarely ever happens. So yeah, that's my top 5 Yellow Rangers. Do, of course, let me know which Rangers I should rank next. And let me know if I should do other rankings within Power Rangers, things like I could do like Morphers, I could do like I've done primary Megazords already, but maybe I could do like secondary Megazords, Sixth Ranger Megazords, weapons, swords, blasters, whatever the case may be. Do let me know what else I should be ranking. Or doing top 5s of, should I say. I keep saying ranking, it's already a ranking. Ranking includes everything. I'm just doing top 5s. So let me know what other top 5s I should do. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and notification bell if you guys haven't already. I do love you all. Roar of passion, everybody, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye.